Hey YouTube, Dan Otto here, coming at you with my first Ultra League team of a very successful run of 3 teams in a row. I'm up to 29-11 when I'm filming this right now. So within striking distance of Legend, like I said, 3 Ultra League teams. I kind of covered them in the video yesterday. This is the first one. Tapu Fini, Pidgeot, and Greedent. Basically, Tapu Fini as a water fairy covers a lot of the meta. Your main weakness, like it covers your darks, it covers your dragons, it covers Swampert, it covers Galarian Stunfisk, right? It covers a lot. Where you're weak to is Trevenant, so I have 2 Trevenant answers in the back. Pidgeot and Greedent. Greedent is mostly the safe swap just because, like, if you see a Trevenant and you come in Greedent, if you come in Pidgeot, they could have like a Registeel or something that would just wall you. So Greedent, your safe swap. But for the most part, you can just like almost stay in almost anything. This Walrein's a little tricky because you get to the Earthquake and Moonblast, they outpace you slightly, right? So they're already at Earthquake. I'm not quite at Moonblast yet. And an Earthquake from this range would really hurt, as you're going to see right here. So it does take me to the yellow. That's fine. I'm going to go Moonblast back here. And probably takes them to the yellow if they let it go, right? So it's about even, but you just get outpaced. So they're going to get to the Earthquake before you get to pretty much any move. So there's not much you can do about the Walrein in the front, but that's fine. As long as you don't see it in the back, that is good. They just go Exo Spear, that's fine. I'm going to come in here. I'm just going to go straight Bullet Seed. Don't need to shield anything. The good thing about this is that Greedent is so tanky. You just take so much damage. Just take all the damage. I would say shield for Pidgeot or Tapu. And they come in with the Cobalion. And so I'm just doing whatever chip damage. I know it's all resisted. Get the defense fall. And they're not leaving. And if they are not leaving, that means they have either Trevenant or Virizion in the back. Because there's no reason to stay in this matchup unless you are going to have something in the back that's going to lose. So I'm committing double shield with the expectation that they have some, like, one of those 2 in the back. So they end up shielding, and that just kind of confirms what I thought, is that they have something super weak in the back. And there's your Trevenant. Trevenants are everywhere. It is going to be on my team on, I think, Monday's video. So Trevenant is strong, but not against a Pidgeot. So I just lower the attack. Not that anything matters because every move is resisted here. That's going to go through. They're going to get 2 times lowered, resisted move off. C-Bomb, that does nothing. I'm already at a Feather Dance, and that is huge for me because this is just going to drop their attack significantly. That at this point, Greedent is okay just to come in, and I think I body slammed for the win here. But I could probably take a move on Greedent because their attack is just significantly lower now. And just the Feather Dance is a great move when they can't reset the debuff and the buff. Yeah, debuff, I guess. The nerf. So out comes the Lapras here. Hit with this. The only problem with Greedent is it's great. It's like a wall to Trevenant. It's a great Pokemon. It doesn't hit hard, obviously. And because you can't, like again, Skull Bash, look at that. Like, you take that with ease. The problem is because you can't fast move deny anymore. Every move's going through. The fact that you are spammy is almost a hindrance because you are now, especially in this match with same energy generation, you're almost going, you're just giving up way more energy than you normally need to. So I took it to the 1 shield because I know they're going to fight for a switch to not have the their Talonflame against my Tapu because they have no matchup, right? But I don't want to burn 2 shields because then they could just like get a move and then have they could get to a Brave Bird and then Brave Bird me. So I could come in here knowing that I can. Do I call the Flame Charge or do I just shield? I call the Flame Charge bait, which is huge. Because my thought process was like, worst case scenario, I can just like go down here, come in, get 2 Moonblasts. Now I'm at a move. I'm probably going to shield. Yeah, because they already Brave Bird, so they're low. That no, they haven't Brave Bird yet. But they're low enough that I can now just come in and Feather Dance. And this Feather Dance gonna, again, they're gonna have to shield because, oh, well, I guess they don't have to, but that's a significant amount. And now I get to a second move and this game is over. I've now lowered their attack times 4. Yeah, and they don't even shield because they know it's over. Because I just lowered their attack times 4, so even if they got multiple seed bombs off, it would not have mattered. Cresselia is tricky. Is Cresselia on one of my teams? No, I don't actually think I have. I think I have one built, but I don't think I used it yet. Cresselia is tricky. Spammy, tanky, have the crunch here, but as you're going to see, non-stab crunch in this matchup, like, it does not do much at all. It's going to take like 3 more crunches, maybe 3 more crunches to take this out, which is like, when you're doing a stab move, you want to do better than that, right? Or not, I guess not. You're not doing a stab move, you're doing a super effective move, but it's doing nothing because it's non-stab and it's a Greedent. So they're coming in with their Swampert here, and this is okay. Again, I just want some chip damage on this. I'll take a Hydro and probably be taken out here, and then I'm going to have to come in, and I'm guessing I'm going to have to Water Gun down because I have to worry about the Grass Knot. Am I going to shield an Earthquake? I think an Earthquake is coming, and I think Earthquake is going to be effective enough that I need to shield. So I'm going to just farm all the way down. I'm going to have multiple moves coming out. My plan is probably to throw multiple moves and then hopefully catch like something on the Pidgeot. Just do some chip damage because then maybe they have something weak in the back to Pidgeot that I can just go like gust this all the way down. I guess he's dry on energy, so I'm just like building up a bit, trying to force the shield or taking it super low. I'm going to try and catch maybe. Yeah, just get out of there. And Giratina. And Giratina is a really interesting one because I've played this matchup multiple times. Spammy AF. But this is running Shadow Claw, which means Dragon Claw is the only thing that they can throw at me. And it's not an attack-heavy Pokemon. It's a very tanky Pokemon. So now I've got resisted Shadow Claws that I just lowered. These Dragon Claws I did lower again. So that's the only thing they can throw here. But again, it's spammy. I don't know what my best play is here. It's either I'm going to have to nuke. Because I think I realized too late. I think I needed to throw that earlier. Because I needed to nuke this to get it out of here. Try and force. And I end up baiting. And now they're going to get to a move. I'm at a move. I may shield or let this go. Oh, I let this go because I've already lowered their attack times 2 twice. So 4 times lowered. And now I just lowered that times 2. So even if they have, I have a shield. So even if they have a Grass Knot, I get 2 times lowered. So there's a Grass Knot. There's 1. I have a move. They don't have a shield. Let's take this out and I'm going to win. So Pidgeot's one of those Pokemon where it's like, if they don't have like a super effective counter to it where they can't like spam Hydro Cannons or they don't have like a super effective move, it's actually a pretty good Pokemon to use. And like you don't get Wall like Galarian Stunfisk or Registeel. It's a pretty good Pokemon. This, I just shielded up the Earthquakes. Like they could beat me, but I think it's just worth shielding up the Earthquakes. The Earthquakes will hurt a lot. And if they Earthquake once, then they could probably just go Hydro after. So I'd rather just take the chance that they throw Earthquakes here. I'll double shield because they don't expect me to double shield, right? So double shield, out comes a Pidgeot, and I think I'm in trouble here because now Pidgeot, as my opponent knows, I'm down shield, so this is really good for them. So the good news is I'm going. What am I doing? Why didn't I throw the move? If they Brave Bird me, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. I should have done chip damage there way earlier. I need to learn how to count. Had I got the shield, but now they can just come in, Hydro me before I get a move off here. Yeah, this game's looking like a loss. I should have thrown that earlier or learn how to count properly. It's funny because I'm going to be in a Poke Daxi video soon about fast move optimization, but I don't know how to do fast move counts and timings because I don't count. So that sucks. I tried to get out. Pidgeot's Gust is too long, so I'm going to go down here, and this game's over. Yeah, so I don't know when it's coming out. Maybe if in like the next month he gets pretty far advanced on his his videos, but a video will be coming out. Well, mostly I go over team building because that's kind of like my strength, right? So I go over team building, and then I will go over fast move timing optimization, which I know what it is. I just don't do it. So for those of you who don't know, it's making sure that you're throwing at the right time to minimize your opponent's fast move. They're like energy generation, so they get like the minimum amount of fast moves in there. So just like let me give you a basic example while this matchup goes on. If you have a 2-turn fast move and they have a 3-turn fast move, you want to throw, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 3, 9, 12. You essentially want to throw on your 1, so 2 versus their 3, because that means they only get that one little extra energy advantage. Or you throw on your 4, because that'll be 8, and that they'll be on their to 9, so they get that just 1 again. So you want to try and just do it so it's only 1. What I failed to do was just CMP. Just my move just got too long and just not counting there. But what you want to avoid is like throwing a charge move on at the same time. So let's just give a basic example. If I have a 2-turn fast move and they have a 4-turn fast move, I want to throw on my 1 or 3. 1 fast move, like a 2 or a 6. Because the problem is if you throw on even numbers, like a 4 or 8, they will get a full 4-turn move in. And that's a lot of energy to get in. So you can't do that. So that is fast move time optimization. It requires counting. I do not really count. I go a lot by gut feel, which is not a great way to play this game, but ain't nobody got time to learn all the counts. Get the Raybird off for the win. So it was a good team. I ran to mid 2800s with this team. You have Bulk, you have 2 inches in the back for Trevenant, you have Tapu, which deals with a lot. Yeah, so it's a pretty strong team. There is, like, the problem is even if you get, like, a fighter, like, Pidgeot still takes neutral because it's half normal. So, like, a fighter in the back is a little tricky if it doesn't take super effective from, like, Gust. But if you can just get, like, or if you have, like, a bulky Pokemon, like Cresselia in the back, where they can just, like, they can take a Brave Bird. It takes 2 full Brave Birds to take it out. So it's like, there's no point of throwing the Feather Dance, but then if you throw the Brave Bird, your attacks can be lower. Your defense is lowered times 2. 2 or yeah, I think 2. So it's not so yeah. So just watch out for that. But that's it. Have a few more teams coming next week. Hopefully I hit Legend soon, because like I said, I've been doing really well in Ultra League because I've got a lot of Ultra League Pokemon built up now. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.